All right. So what's up, everybody? Your boy John Deere Man 22 here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel. So today is October 18th, 2025, and as always, welcome back to the channel. Been on YouTube for 8 years now. And yeah. So let's get jumping right with it. So no FS news today. I doubt there won't be anything tomorrow either because that's Sunday, and then there won't be anything on. Well, there will be. Then yeah, Monday. Yes, there will be some more FS news. So, as for the time being, yeah. So my grandpa and his brother are on to the last farm for harvest 2025. Now, obviously, there's still so much I gotta do. I still got yet to glean. Yeah, but I can get around to that Monday. I would think so. I would think I could get around the Monday. And stuff like that. I don't know. I thought about getting around to it today, but I doubt I would want to go out there and try and get more corn, because I still haven't gotten to the other end of the field, which is where I should be at right now. But since I got rained out last time, well, yesterday I got rained out because it started raining while I was busy finishing up the last bit. But I should have stayed out there because the rain quit basically soon after I was done. Basically soon after I came home. So I was like, you know what, the heck with it. I'm not going back out there. It's too damn muddy now. And I wasn't going to take the chance of getting the gator stuck. So I was like, you know what, the hell with it. I'm done. So I thought about getting around to it today, but I doubt it. I don't know. Maybe I still will get around to it today yet. Before I have to come back home and get cleaned up, because tomorrow is church. And then we'll have lunch here. Tomorrow there should be some FS 25 season 12 episodes. I do believe there will be some, but I doubt it. Yeah. So obviously, like I said, I do have to run down to the shop when I get back on, because I have to get more seed and more fertilizer for the bean planter. And then I gotta do a lot of that yet. Trying to get the bean planter ready to go is more or less what's going to be time consuming. Now, it wouldn't be so time consuming if I had a bigger planter, which I have. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, before you guys say anything, yes, I have looked into buying a new planter for the farm. The problem is, the planter is expensive. And I mean, it is way more expensive than both the John Deere planters that I got combined. Now, the new planter I've been looking at which requires 360 horsepower to pull it. And more than likely, I'm going to have to find like a 400 horsepower tractor. And of course, the tractor that comes close to meeting that requirement is the Massey. Which, in this case, at this point, no. And before you guys say anything, yes, I'm probably going to retire both the 7930 and the Challenger after I get done planting for the year. Now, obviously, wanting to get this big new planter that holds like 11,000, which could mean that it holds probably 6,000 bushels of solid fertilizer and 500 bushels of seed. Well, 6,000 bushels of solid fertilizer and 5,000 bushels of seed, which adds up pretty quick. And it's going to. With solid fertilizer and seed, that is going to equate to a lot. And I mean a lot of seed. Which means, yeah, when I get the new planter, I'm going to have to really restock on seed. Which means I'm going to have to, I got to buy 2. I think it's 2. No, it's 4 packs of 8 things of seed. And of course, I'm only going to take 8 at a time because right now I need them for the cedar and yeah. And yes, I do need them for the cedar because the cedar, well, not the cedar, the planter, the bean planter, because I've been running that like it's no tomorrow with because I've been running that across the field all that time, and yeah, probably won't have enough seed to make it all the way around on field 1. And even with both planters combined with a tandem hitch, will not work out good at all. So which in this case, that's the reason why I said after I get done planting and seeding, it's going to be high time for a new planting setup. And some of you guys are probably going to ask, well, what new planting setup are you intending on getting? Well, my intentions on getting for what I've been looking at for a new planting setup, requires the new planter. Not only that, but, and you guys will see it, and just wait for it because I'm gonna say it. It's gonna require a new John Deere 2-tracked tractor. And yes, it's gonna be yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be an 8RT 410. Now, yes, I probably could just go with a 8RT 370, but I kind of need the extra power to pull it up and down the rolling hills and everything. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna need the extra power. So yeah, it's gonna happen, ladies and gentlemen, one way or another. One way or another, it's gonna happen, and both John Deere planters will get sold. Don't worry, the John Deere planter will return for season 13. Now, I know some of you guys are going to ask on what the jobs will be for each individual tractor on season 13. Well, considering I don't got a grain cart yet, and I'm basically just done with the Parker 2500 gravity wagons at this point. I'm so sick and tired of those. Because there is a big freaking mod conflict with them, and I have no idea what the hell kind of mod is doing it. And there's another fly in here. Some bitch. Oh well. I can ignore it for the time being. So, anyway, yeah. So, more or less, the main tillage tractor is going to be the International 7488. Excuse me, guys, I'm going to go down the hall to my room. I have to get the fly swatter. That fly is getting damn annoying. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this bad boy. Oh, I don't hear it no more. That's where he flew away. Shite. Where the hell he went? Oh well. I don't know where the hell that big thing or that went off to. So, oh well. Anyway, so with that being said, yeah. So basically the IH or the International 7488 2+2 tractor is going to be the main tillage tractor. Which in this case, I'm going to have to find a implement that'll work with that tractor. Which means I'm going to have to find a cultivator. Now, obviously, I could just use the John Deere 980 field cultivator, but I just don't feel comfortable with that small of a field cultivator on... I hear him. I'm just trying to wait for him to land. So that way I can kill him. I don't know where the hell he went to now, but I just saw him. Oh well. Anyway, so yeah. And then basically the planting tractor will either be the John Deere 8440, well, not 8440, the 4840, or it'll be the International 5488, which I'm hoping and praying to God that tractor makes it out in time. And then as for the 4320, gonna have to find a roller for it that will actually work and will actually pull it. Which in this case means I'm gonna have to put it, which I'm basically more or less gonna have to just run it on front wheel assist. Which I know I don't want to do that, but I ain't got much of any other choice. It will have a cab on it. And I will have a chrome stack on it. No duals, though. No duals. And as for the 1066, probably will just remain as a header cart tractor. So basically just taking out and putting away the header cart, and the bean head and the bean head cart. Because the corn head's only going to be an 8-row. So that's going to be what's going to have that job. As for the 8400, I'm not really for sure what its job is going to be. Basically, it's probably just going to sit in the shed and just look pretty until either the Parker 400 gravity wagon comes out, or whenever custom modding gets around to the Brent wagons, which I'm hoping and praying he can get around to those Brent wagons soon, because that would be a fun mod to play with and use on the farm. So yeah, instead of those rubbish Parker wagons that don't work for the shit no more. They worked all right back in 22. Not anymore. Not anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Not anymore. Just no. So anyway, with that being said, I think that's going to do it for today. I'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there, everyone. Bye.